Hey, hello! Welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. In this episode, I'm actually going to unlock and actually start the Moogle Allied Society. However, we have a bit of a problem. Here's the quest to unlock it. Here's the thing. You need a Disciple of the Hand. Not every Allied Society with daily quests is for combat classes. Some of them do require crafters, and some of them do require gatherers. Thankfully, I've come prepared. Let's get this started, shall we? God's damned Moogles! They'd lose their bloody pom-poms if it weren't attached to their heads. Yeah, I can't find my nuts, Cupo. I can't find my pebbles, Cupo. Want to know where your pebbles are? Well, I'll tell you right after I shove them up your bleeding. Go. You're not one of them. Oh, thank the gods. Finally, someone capable of sensible conversation. You see, I was sent here at the Temple Knight's behest to teach stonemasonry to these creatures. However, as soon as I arrived, they bombarded me with menial tasks, and before long I found myself traipsing aimlessly across the churning mists. I will do it no longer. It's time I bid good riddance to this place and its inhabitants. Madam, I'm loath to ask you to suffer such wretched company, but could you inform the one named Moogle that I shan't be returning? I dare not go myself, lest my temper get the best of me. I feel so vindicated. Unfortunately, I am also a glutton for punishment. Marco, you fucked up. Well met, adventurer. The palm guard remains vigilant as ever. What brings you to Marco? Sudden craving for Kupo nuts? Another stonemason has gone home, Cupo. At least this one bothered to inform me, in a manner of speaking. I suppose I can't blame him for leaving. He's only trying to help us repair Zenith. They're sent here to survey the area and teach us what they know of working stone. Alas, the Moogles are more concerned with who can concoct the cleverest trick and who can build the sturdiest wall. They don't do it out of malice, it's just an impulse, like breathing or hiding. The Ishgardians don't view it that way. So far, this is the 9th stonemason that's left us. I fear Sir Handeloop may be regretting his decision to help. As a representative of Marcom, I must offer him an apology and an explanation. Adventurer, will you guide me to Ishgard so I might mend this situation? What is going on with my voice today? What a relief, Cupo. I tend to get terribly lost when traveling on my own. I trust your preparations are complete. Excellent. Then let us be off. I really better be getting reparation for all these teleporting costs. Okay, back to Forgotten Knights. Past my good friend, Firm Albert. People who have been standing here every time I've come here in the past hour and a half of recording. Ooh, an actual cutscene. Greetings, Sir Handeloop. If this isn't Moogle and Gala. An unexpected visit, but a welcome one, for I had been hoping to speak with you of our stonemasons. Each one has returned within a fortnight, more wroth than the last. They claim the Moogles are proving to be less receptive to their teachings than they had anticipated. Sir Handeloop, my dearest and most sincere apologies, Cubo. The others are only meant to make the stonemasons feel welcome by including them in their mischief. Never meant to anger. I swear on my honor as a palm guard that it will not happen again. For the sake of friendly relations, I'm more than willing to put this misunderstanding behind us and begin anew. Alas, we have already sent you every stonemason we can spare, and I fear there's little hope in convincing any of them to return to Moogle. You haven't sent every stonemason, my dear Handelut. Hello? Who are you? Lord Taliesin. What brings you to the congregation? Let us dispense with the titles, shall we? Surely you can surmise why I am here. Every one of those thin-skinned milksops was a pupil of mine. How would it reflect upon me if I let their negligence bring this project to ruins? Besides, this tax came to us directly by the Holy See. Failure would result in my family becoming a laughingstock for generations to come. So you see, for both personal and familial honor, I must take up my hammer and succeed where my students have failed. Last I am well past my prime. The hammer lays heavy in my hand, and my mind dulls with age. Alone, I fear I might fall victim to the clever deceptions of the Moogles, or my body might crumble under the stress of so much physical labor. Perhaps with the help of a young, stout adventurer. One who has won the respect of the Moogles, one who is well versed in their ways. Only with such a partner could this old man possibly hope to keep his honor from being sullied. Do you know any such adventurers, friend? Pray tell me you do. It's, yeah, I suppose I do. What courage! Did you see that on the loop? This strapping young lass put her name forward without a second thought. Truly you have brought solace to this tired old man's hearts, my dear Gala. Wait, I never... Cupo? I'm not sure I understand. Are you saying both you and the adventurer will help us? Indeed, my furry little friend. You shall be well taken care of. Now, our first order of business should be to gather all who are involved in the restoration. Moogle, I trust that task to you. Gala and I shall not be far behind. Before we depart, however, we have some work of our own to complete. You see, I mean to show the Moogles that they are not the only ones with a penchant for trickery. Come, meet me at the Jeweled Crozier and we can begin preparations. I just got roped into physical labor. Oh no. Okay, Jeweled Crozier. I'm right here and I haven't checked my retainers in a while. Yeah, they'll be with it. We'll be fine. Why is that class red? Why are you red? Oh, you need him. Okay. There you are. Before we begin, I would draw upon your knowledge of the Moogles. Namely, I wish to know what foods they are partial to, for I believe therein we shall find the means to deceive them. So their makeshift economy revolves around these cupo nuts. Why, this plan practically crafts itself. Our next course of action is play, and I believe you are just the last to rise to the challenge. For your hands speak volumes that your words do not. They are the hands of a practiced artisan, much like my own. There is no need for humility, my friend. You are among peers. And as your peer, I would be honored to call upon your aid. I asked you craft me a cupo nut. Not a real one, mind you, but a fake, which could fool even the most discerning Moogle. As I have never laid eyes on a cupo nut myself, I must entrust this task to you. I require only one, which I shall use to make more. I believe a nut made of steel shall suffice, firm and sturdy, to weather the harsh elements during the trip from Ishgard. Here, I believe these materials should prove sufficient. So. Oh, okay, maybe not. Now, I know full well that even the Master has failed attempts, and so have instructed Maith here to provide you with more materials should you require them. Yes, yep, okay, yep. So, welcome to the rub when it comes to crafting daily quests. Daily quests. Because they are probably the simplest quests you will do. That's the wrong button. So, here in your crafting log, we have 3 things. We're on level-based recipes, which is the stuff you're probably going to craft the most. And then we have special recipes, which have housings, collectibles, other stuff like dyes, and then society quests. Here are all of the recipes that we will need for all of the quests. It's a little bit of a spoiler, but who cares? Uh-oh. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. Now that that's taken care of. So, for crafting daily quests, they're very simple. You really only need to supply the catalysts, crystals, clusters, shards, whatever. Any materials that you need will be supplied to you. And if you fail the craft, there's always a way to get more, either from an NPC that is nearby. Crafting, however, depends. Thankfully for this, we don't need to make it high quality, so we just need to worry about progress, which is incredibly simple. Because at my level, I just press one button. See? Simple. And we're done. How goes your work, Gala? There's no need to rush. I would not want a masterpiece. I would not want a masterpiece to be marred by an hasty hand. Counterfeit cubo nuts so lifelike it could cause economic collapse in Mog Home. So this is a cubo nut. Although I am not a Moogle, I am certain that if I was, my stomach would be rumbling at the sight. Impressive, considering the meager materials we had on hand. No doubt you are wondering what I plan to do with this. Do not worry. I would not dare spoil the surprise for you. For now, just know that I intend to make more. It may take some time, so pray go on ahead to the plaza near Zenith. I shall meet you there. Okay. See ya, mate. Oh shit, wait. I think I'm gonna need more fucking earth crystals. I'm an idiot. That's a problem for future Connors. Yeah, that's a problem for future Connor. That's her problem. So, we're not actually heading back to Montcalm. Actually, we're heading over here. Someplace I've actually... I think I've wandered past in one of these quests. I don't know. Man, this place is a fucking dump. Where are Mogson and the others, Keeper? How could a bar less, fella? Truth be told, this place is in even worse shape than I was led to believe. Well, I suppose even a fortress begins with but a single stone. My apologies, Lord Terrason. I urged the Mogmenders to meet us here, but they'll claim to be busy with something or other. It may be a while before they arrive. Terrason will suffice, my dear Moogle, and there is no need for apologies. From my understanding, the Mogmenders have laziness in abundance. While we are waiting, answer me one question. Who among them is easiest to trick? That would be Master Mogson, without a doubt, Keeper. He was put in charge of the Mogmenders on account of his deft paws, but he falls to their tricks more often than not. One time he spent 3 days playing hide-and-seek while the others gorged on cupo nuts. Such deviousness. I doubt I could surpass so clever a ploy. Nonetheless, I must try. Moogle, I believe Gala and I can take over reins from here. We shall have the Mogmenders hard at work ere long. You mean to out-trick the Mogmenders, Cubo? Fascinating. I had no idea you played tricks on each other down below. Of course, I look forward to hearing of your victory. Ooh, I do hope he hides his pebbles. When building a wall, we are taught that a single ill-placed brick can cause a whole structure to collapse. A bird disappeared. Fascinating. I believe this Master Mogson may be our figurative loose brick. Now, let us seek him out. He cannot be far. Could this be Mogson? His bandana certainly sets him apart from the others. Listen, is he muttering to himself? Hello, sir? 9 stonemasons, Cubo. Surely they are praising my cleverness in Ishgard. How should I trick the next one? Ooh, I know. A rare sickness which strikes once every 100 years and causes our pom-poms to... Master Mogson of the Mogmenders, I presume? I am Terrison, freshly arrived from Ishgard. Forgive me for eavesdropping, but I overheard mention of a sickness. Was there aught I need worry about? You're here already. I mean, yes, a terrible, incurable sickness has spread throughout Moogle. One last seen over 1,000 years ago. Once afflicted, our wings grow heavier than stones. We can do nothing but lie on the ground helpless until it passes. I see. Such unfortunate timing. Well, I suppose we must postpone our work for now. May you and yours be in good health soon. 'Tis a pity, truly. Whatever shall I do with all these cupo nuts? Did you say cupo nuts? Here? Now? Why, yes, I brought a veritable feast, which I meant to share with the Mogmenders as a gesture of goodwill. Alas, we shall have to wait. A sickness which comes once every 1,000 years surely requires... Did I say sickness? Perhaps I was mistaken. Yes, perhaps they weren't sick after all, just napping. How embarrassing. Luckily for you, however, that means the rest of the Mogmenders are hale and hearty. I'll summon them and meet what bears less for wit. But by the gods, I was hoping for a bit more sport than that. Perhaps if he said cupo nuts were a miraculous cure to this epidemic, I could have pretended to believe him. What's done is done. Come, let us away to Bahrr less and meet our new companions. Bahrr less? How do you pronounce that? Bahrr less. Les. Barless. Barless? Barless. I'm just gonna go with Barless. Barless. They're talking to themselves again. Oh god, now there's 3 of them. As promised, I gathered my most skilled Mogmenders. Now, I believe there was talk of a feast. Indeed, they are the paws of true artisans. Now, for the feast. Let me start off our relationship by offering this bounty to you. Oh well, yeah, those look fucking... chunky textures. They look so plump and so juicy, Hugo. And all this for a little effort. As master of the Mogmenders, I declare first privileges. That's not how a cupo nut tastes. It's a fake. How could something that looks so delicious be so disappointing? My dear Mogson, it seems the tables have turned. Indeed, these nuts were wrought by man, not born of nature. Even better than the real thing, yes? Well, besides taste, of course. Let's not do that. They're all fake. There's not even a real one tucked away inside, Cubo. Perhaps we should check once again, just to be sure. I dare say these would fool even Chieftain Moglin, and no one has been able to trick him. Truly works of art, Cubo. This is but a small sampling of our capabilities, friends. I built towers and raised walls that rival the largest in the churning mists. Yes, even Zenith. You mean you can make Cubo nuts even larger than these? Larger than Zenith? Perhaps I could, if I had the inclination. However, I offer you something better. Pledge your paws to me, and I shall teach you how to craft aught you can imagine. Alas, I will make this offer only once. So, what say you? Anything we can imagine, Cubo. Of course! We swear on our pom-poms to be diligent pupils. Why, I'm ready to start repairing Zenith this very moment. That's the spirit I like to see. But we have a long road ahead of us by Moogle menders. Before we start work on the palace proper, I believe we would do well to begin by repairing this very plaza. What you will learn here shall form a solid foundation for what is to come. See, it's a stonemason shack. We have fun. What am I doing here? Gala is a weaponsmith. She doesn't know how to hewn stone from stone. Maybe she does. I don't know. Maybe she has secret hobbies. Well, things have settled. I do believe formal introductions are in order. I am Mugzin, master of the Mug Menders. I never knew what a crafter was capable of before I saw those fake Cubo nuts. With even a fraction of such skill, I've no doubt that we could restore Zenith to its former glory. But still, I can't help but wonder what we could have accomplished had we listened to the other 9 stonemasons. Oh well. I suppose there's no use racking my pom-pom over the past. Besides, you and Terrason are so much more kind and patient than the others. You do plan to stay and teach us, correct? We'll work every day until our paws are sore and our cheeks are flushed. I promise you that, Cubo. Oh, it's tempting. Oh, it's very tempting. Together we'll rebuild Bahrr less, Cubo. Truly, Cubo. The others will be overjoyed to hear it. Mug Menders, let's go forth, tools in power, and make Zenith shine once more. Oh boy. Yep. Look at these fucking idiots. Thanks to your efforts, the restoration of Bahrr has begun. Continue assisting the Mug Menders to see repair of the plaza completed. We have a work cut out for it. We have retrieved neutral reputation with the Mug Menders. Now we have some items. So, $750. That gave me 705,000 experience points. That gave me half of a fucking level. At 57. What the hell? So, as I was going to say, Moogle quests work a little bit differently, especially if you saw my videos of the NAF. The Moogle's work... okay. The Moogle's reputation works a little bit more similar to ARR in the sense that you start at neutral. You don't start at friendly. So technically you need more reputation. However, check this. Moogle relations will increase by 50, not by 30. So, you need more reputation, but you are given more reputation. Also, we have items. Alchemica, hearts, some crafting regents. We have tools. Especially if you haven't been... Ooh, at all levels through the... From 48 to... What is it? 55? That's pretty good. Especially considering... Oh. I could replace my Artisan's Crossbeam Hammer. Is it just the hammer? 255. Yep. It is just main hand. Interestingly, they also have gathering stuff. Okay. Like I said, I haven't done Moogles. This is all new to me. Field gear. Ooh, look at that. If I ever want to like actually get rid of this, I might if the quests require it. Carved Kilo nuts. Is that what I get? Yes, I do. So these are the items that we get for the Allied Society currency, which are carved Kilo nuts. We have a lovely looking... Okay. Trailblazer better at least. Okay, we have a pair of pretty alright looking glamours based off of Guardian Society. I'm sure we'll get more as we go on. Currency exchange, I still don't know what this means. It's societal currency. I still don't know what this means. Maybe it's from an older version of the game? I don't know. Regardless, we have quests. Yeah. So, Mr. Moogle, what have you for me today?
Well met, Gala. I was just about to send for you. As you see, the sudden influx of new recruits has us short on woodworking tools and supplies, leaving those who joined us more recently with no means to begin their training. We are surely lacking in handsaws, but you're just the artisan we need to make them, Cubo. By now, Magwan should have secured the necessary materials with which to do. You can do so. If you make your way to Asa, you'll be able to begin crafting straight away.
Okay. Well, over to Asa then. It's a daily quest. Instead of going around fighting objects or doing stuff, basically, we'll see. We'll see.
Margakeka mentioned you'd be along, Cubo. Well, I dare say we shall not disappoint. The selection of materials we've gathered for you will even rival the wares of vendors in the inner cities. Excuse me, I exaggerate, of course, but rest assured, all that you need can be found right here. Oh, and if you would, please take the finished product directly to Magapo.
Magapo? Oh, that's such a fucked up name, I love it.
He's been beside himself with excitement since learning you'd be the one crafting supplies for our trainees.
Okay, training supplies. That's still the wrong button. Why do I keep pressing the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I have... So, same thing as before with these quests. Be sure to check if it requires a high quality craft. Thankfully it doesn't, so this is actually pretty simple. There is the thing... Yeah, you can't quick synthesis this by just pressing this button. and you don't get experience. Oh, high quality uncraftable. Huh. Weird. I'm guessing they got a lot of complaints from the Ixal, because the Ixal kept asking for high quality stuff, but yeah, whatever.
Gala! You're right on time, Cubo. Just bring them with you.
Yeah.
Oh, they're perfect. So perfect, in fact, it makes me think novice Mogmenders would feel much more inspired to learn if they received their training supplies from a master craftswoman such as yourself. I shall wrap them up, so might you distribute them to each of our crafters in training?
Okay.
A special delivery for me. How exciting, Cubo. Let's see it then.
Set of tools and training materials. You know, get learning, dude.
Oh, these are just what I needed. Thank you, madam.
So, yeah, the crafter dailies won't necessarily be just crafting. There's a couple of things that you can be doing, such as this, crafting and then going around giving stuff out. It's meant to not be mindless, even though you're going to be doing these for about a month.
These were crafted by you. I shall treasure them always, Cubo. What's brought you all this way? All out this way, ma'am? I joined for the free Cubo nuts, but I might as well go the full mom. There isn't any point in starting something unless it's going to be the best.
That's words for burnout, but you do you, little dude.
These are simply splendid. With them, there's nothing stopping me from becoming the premier Amalgamander.
Alright. Okay.
Gala, from what I hear, not only did you take the time to craft the supplies I requested, but went out of your way to distribute them as well. Thanks to you, the youngest of our crew couldn't be more excited to start their training. I just hope their zest for learning doesn't begin to wane over the coming days and weeks, Cubo. We need all the pause we can get if Zenith is to be restored in a timely fashion.
So, yes, just like the other quests, we're getting experience. A lot of experience. Gil, a carved Cubo nuts, some relations, as well as some crystals. Fire crystals in this case. Very good, very good. Well, that's all we can do here. Hello, Mr. Moogle. What have you for me today?
Gala, I don't know what to do, Cubo. Several days ago, one of my Mogmenders stormed off when I told him searching the House of Letters for construction materials was a foolish idea. He's been absent for days. Being the hardhead he is, I'm sure he will not return until he's collected an assortment of planks, paints, and pilings large enough to prove me wrong. I fear this means he might never come back, for there is nothing of the sort in Eeltorn. Only hungry predators seeking easy prey. And there's nothing easier than an overworked Moogle. But please, find and make sure he's safe, Cubo.
Alright. Well, let's get going. House of Letters, huh? I don't think we've been there. No, we haven't. Let's hope there aren't any nasty dragons there. Who am I kidding? It's the chirping nests.
Please, Cubo, I am but skin and bones. I assure you, I do not taste nearly as good as I... Oh, thank the gods it's you. As glad as I am to see your friendly face, I beg of you not to sneak up on me like that. Mogheck sent you? Cubo. I just knew that smug-faced, palm-swinging miser didn't trust me to bring back anything worthwhile. Well, I'll show him, I will. Just look at this huge pile I've gathered. Oh, who am I kidding, Cubo? Most of these materials are so old and decrepit, it would be a miracle if I could use them to build anything. What am I going to do with this rubbish? Wait. These metal bars. Alone they might be worthless, but with your superb crafting skills, perhaps you could fashion some nails. Then even Margit cannot claim my coming here was a fruitless venture. Someone of your expertise should be able to make short work of this, and while you're at it, I will go and search the area for even more things to take back. Anyway, I shall let you get started. If you find yourself in need of more materials, do not hesitate to ask. Oh, and please deliver the finished product to Margit directly, Cubo. Sure. Purpose construction components. Oh, the next one. $300. Okay. Oh, it's durability. It seems simple. There we go. 3 things. Back to Bahrr. Alright, Markek. We got something. Hey, Dala! You returned much earlier than I expected, Cubo. We're able to find a missing Mogmender. Yep, just, here we go. I see. So he has stayed behind to continue his search. Well, for that I cannot fault him. These are simply splendid, Cubo. Even more so considering they were crafted using components found at the House of Letters. Perhaps I was too quick to discount the potential the ruins offered. It is a mistake. I mean to rectify it immediately, Cubo. I shall begin scheduling routine searches of the area. Just as soon as I get the rest of my Mogmenders in order, that is. Okay. Well, see ya. I don't know why I continue with this joke. It's... As you might recall, today is, or rather was, to be the day we began restoring the Foundation, Cubo. By a slight oversight, however, has left us with insufficient materials to do so. To remedy this, I have dispatched Mogmenders to the Landlord Colony in Ile Tom to root for loose lumber and steel. They should have returned by now, but are nowhere to be seen. It is imperative that we sort this mess out quickly. So I ask that you lend us your strength once more, Gala. Please go and gather whatever they have collected and deliver it to one of my Mogmenders at the restoration site above, Cubo. Okay. Timber from the Landlord Colony and metal bars from Ile Tom.
I see a pom-pom.
I have scouted this entire area and am confident that, short of chopping down trees, there is no more timber to be found. A few of the logs are a mite singed. They're no doubt still serviceable. Well then, I shall leave these to you, Cubo. Thank you.
Off to find steel. Target acquired.
I've unearthed a large cache of metal bars, but try as I might, I cannot carry them for even a single ilm. You appear quite strong, Cubo. Please, madam, take them to the restoration site in my stead.
I suppose. Just a lot of back and forth. Okay. Working the Foundation. I see this isn't the end of the quest, so I'm sure you're gonna have me craft something.
Yes indeed, Cubo. Moments ago I received word from Master Margit that you would be among with more construction materials.
Partially charred wood chunks. And some scrap metal.
Now, let's see what other little scavengers managed to dig up. Excellent, Cubo. This is much more than I hoped to receive on short notice. Oh, will you take a look at this, Scholar? These metal bars are of unparalleled quality. They could be used to make exceptional pilings. Now, if only there was someone on hand with the talents and skills to do so. Well, you'll do it. Oh, I knew I could count on you, Cubo. When you're finished, please see that they undergo one of Master Mogkek's routine inspections.
There's no way I'm going to be able to weasel my way out of this. I keep opening the duty window. That's the wrong one. Foundation components. Okay. Yes. Sizzling that steel over an open flame. That's how we'll do this. I'm sure.
Oh, you're back so soon, Gara. I trust all went smoothly.
Reduce your components, and there we go.
Ah, magnificent, Cubo. With these, our foundation will be able to withstand the ravages of times for generation upon generations to come.
Okay. Alright, Moogle. What have you for me today?
Ugh, they're late, Cubo. They're so very late. The baskets I ordered should be here by now, but they are nowhere to be seen. Let them have a way to transport our fabrics, which are soon to be completed. Gala, I'm terribly sorry to have to impose upon your generosity, but might you go and investigate the cause of this delay on my behalf? Fantastic! You should be able to find the mug menders overseeing the production of these baskets near the Salm Al Summit, Cubo.
Salm Al. Well, it's technically faster just to teleport to Mogholm. And then we just find our way there. What are you guys doing?
My baskets are late! Oh, how awful! I swear I've been here diligently weaving away from sunrise to sunset. I've worked my paws to the bone. I know that disappointed look. You think I'm lying. I'm not, Cubo. I'm only one basket away from fulfilling Mug X's order. Well, maybe two. But that's only because I'm unable to gather the necessary materials. You see, I need Sanchini's shoots, but it takes quick hands and incredible precision to pluck them. Please, madam, would you bring me 3?
Wait, I'm sorry, you're asking me to do combat? This is a gather and crafter daily quest. What the hell are you talking about? Okay. Alright. I was going to be mad. There's just docile versions. Okay. Quickly grabbing the plant by the roots, you rip it from the air and quickly harvest the Sanchini shoot. Okay, that seems a bit excessive, but okay. Let's go grab another one then. And the other one's a bit far away. Go, my horse. Okay, that's 3.
If your sap-stained hands and that piquant smell are anything to go by, you have brought me my shoots, Cubo. Yeah, just... After being dried for a period in the sun and then briefly dipped in water, the plant becomes pliable enough to twirl into the most elaborate of baskets. Interesting. Thank you, madam. You are my hero. Once these have been dried in the sun, they will make the perfect baskets. Oh, before you go, however, there's one last thing. I swear on the mug mender's name, this is my final request. I need a finishing lacquer to coat these baskets with something I know not how to make. It's not as bad as you're thinking, Cubo. I have the materials right here. Please, once you're finished, deliver them to the professional basket weaver, just over there. Let me know if there's anything else you need. Anything at all, Cubo.
You do not want to know what I need from you. Okay, what am I making? Basket components. Oh, hey, right here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Here you are.
Does he think I cannot see what he is doing? Me, the professional basket weaver? Yeah, that's just his excuse to slither out of work and have me take up the slack, Cubo. Yeah, it's about time, Cubo. Thank you for bringing these to me. With them, I shall be able to finish my baskets that much faster, and soon escape that pompous fool's cheeky smile and grating voice. Please tell Malgek to hold on just a little longer, Cubo. We shall have the baskets delivered the moment they are finished.
Something of a kindred spirit, I suppose. Alright, you. Here you are. Some baskets.
It would seem I underestimated the amount of time that must be invested in weaving baskets, Cubo. At this point, I suppose there is nothing to do but wait. However, this brings us no closer to solving our current dilemma. Note that baskets I have no way of transporting the fabrics we'll soon be receiving. I must revise my estimations to ensure this has no lasting consequences, Cubo.
I'm sure not. Alright. Okay. I think I'm going crazy. To preface, I've been checking here for about a week for daily quests. And as you can see, I've already done these quests in this video. Here's the thing. Pulling back the curtain a little bit. According to the wiki, as you can see here, there should be 5 quests unlocked with neutral reputation. Here's the thing. As we've seen in this video, I have done hasty conclusions, a fundamentally important task, deep into the weeds, and with a little help. A stone's throw away has not shown up. I'm not even sure if it exists anymore. Because here's the thing. Put that back over there. I've noticed, doing these videos, that the daily quests rotate. Like, it's not as random as I originally thought. Like, it just pulls from a hat. No, it seems to go in an order. Now, as you can see... Bring this back. As you can see, with a little help is down here, and then hasty conclusions is back up here, and fundamentally important task is under conclusions. It rotates around. Like, it's picked 3 from reputation, and it's going around. And most likely, next week, or tomorrow, it'll be deep into the weeds, and then Moogle on the wall, and then Cubo for Cubo nuts. Because at this point, I'm up to recognized reputation, and just... I am convinced that a stone's throw away does not exist. I'm also convinced that a quest from recognized doesn't exist. If they do exist, and they do show up, I will be sure to record them and put them as an extra video. But for now... I have so many more things to do. Holy shit, this is so much work.